welcome back. This is the 4th episode. This time we're gonna be a little bit slow, not much going on. We have been hit by something, a bug, a cold. We had a really busy and engaging week. We went to church and then we had this huge event we went to on Sunday, so we must have caught something from that. And so we haven't been able to do much in the house, and we've just been like super busy with work. So I'm just gonna share what we have for this episode, which we were able to at least change the orientation in the living room. Gosh, can't come up with that name. In the living room, because it was really hard to be able to sit and watch the TV with the TV facing the window. These windows are wonderful. I love the light, but we're experiencing some challenges with just reflection. So we switched up the orientation and had the TV in front of the window, and it's working well for us. And I also want to share a really nice recipe that has been a hit. Every time I cook it, every time someone new tries it, they love my lentil stew. So I'm gonna share my recipe today, and hopefully you'll enjoy it too. I will link the recipe in the description for you to try out. And mind you, it was really hard for me to write this down because I just throw things together. I don't really like measure and stuff. If you're anything like me, just understand that it was a challenge to share the recipe. And so please feel free to modulate and change the ingredient measurements to suit your taste and what you think makes sense for you. And yeah, I would love to write a recipe book, but that would be like my biggest challenge, is to like write down the measurements. If it's anything it's not like baking, it's just so hard for me to say tablespoon of this, teaspoon of that. I just kind of like eyeball everything and go by feel and taste. So it is what it is, but I did my best to share a recipe. I have shown it also in the video, and you'll see for yourselves, and enjoy. Till next time.
Hi. It's living room rearranging time.
I smell it now.
Lemony and grassy.
These are like sweet potatoes, how I grew up, seeing them. I like hitting up our local Asian market to get some fresh greens, and also pick up paratha, which is a great alternative to homemade chapati, and it is in the frozen section. And then I'm gonna go home and make some lentils. We have lentils and paratha almost every week, so I'm gonna show you how I make the lentils on the first week and the chapati on the second week, and how we enjoy it. I start with sauteing the onions in oil and let them become translucent. And then I add garlic and tomato paste and stir it a little bit. And then I add curry powder, cumin, chili, and whatever other spice I like. And then I quickly add the coconut milk and remove the stickiness from the tomato paste. And then I let it simmer for just a little bit so that it can get nice and thick. Then I add the diced paneer and stir it up and let it cook for a little bit. And I stir in the lentils and let it simmer under low heat for 5 minutes, and it's all done. Hi there, I'm about to make the chapati and have it with the lentils. I made the lentils last night, and this is one of the exciting parts of eating lentils, is that it gets yummier on day 2 and moving forward. I guess day 2 to 5, you know, after day 5 you probably will be done with the lentils because they're so yummy. And I don't make my chapatis from scratch because they are very time consuming to make, and I've also just kind of gone out of practice. So I usually get, as you saw from the reel, frozen parathas, and it's basically chapati to me. They come in these frozen packs, and I just put them on the stove, flip them, boil them, and they're good to go. So let me show you how I do it. So you see the parathas come in these packs, and they're just separated by this piece of paper. So I have cooking oil, just use coconut oil. Spray the pan lightly. Just throw the pan on, the chapati on it. Oh, this one's a bit bigger. They're usually the right size for the pan. But yeah, there we go. Much better. As the chapati is cooking, here's the leftover lentils. Look at that. I used yogurt instead of coconut milk because I ran out of coconut milk. I go through that quite quickly in this household. So I'm just gonna heat this up and we will have it with the chapati or paratha. Here it is. It's not as puffed up as how it would be if it was homemade, but it's still delicious. I think it's because it came directly from the freezer. So I'm just gonna, I oiled this part a little bit, just grate it. Flip over. Beautiful. Lentil meal.
You know, I never used to like lentils.
Yeah.
I don't even think I had any before I met you. But I find myself really looking forward to them. Like, they were soaking just the other day, and I was like, yes, lentil. Can't believe it. I never used to like them, but they feel good in my belly. They're filling. They're delicious. They're spicy. Just you remember when we were in North Carolina at that conference?
Yeah.
We went to that Indian restaurant, and I ordered the lentils, and you were like, "Are you serious?"
You sure you don't want like the lentils?
Oh man, it's so good.
You were so excited to eat the lentils. I was like, "Who are you?"
I was, and they're good. I'm just growing into who I'm supposed to be, you know. I'm glad I don't eat meat for every meal now. This paneer is so good. My biggest qualm with paneer is it squeaks on your teeth sometimes.
How do you like this? Because I tried to make it different from last time, where
Okay, so what's the difference?
I actually fried it in the coconut oil and the garlic.
Oh, the paneer?
Before I put the lentils in. Usually I put it like towards the end after I've added the lentils into the mix. So this time I toasted it in the oil.
I like that. It's good. The cheese seems to have more texture.
Yeah.
But I also noticed it is squeaking on my teeth a little bit more than it usually does.
Oh, it is?
It is, yeah. So
okay.
If you make it not squeaky somehow, I would appreciate that. I don't know how you're going to do that. But
I mean, it's a chunk of cheese.
I know,
like,
I know. I'm teasing.
What can you do?
I'm just teasing. But it's delicious. I love it.
You don't
Lentils
need to
kids.
add lentils to your, paneer to your lentils.
Yeah, just add some flavor.
I just love it with paneer.
So good. The month we spent in Kenya, like it was so easy to stick to the Daniel diet there because it's all just like fresh fruit and beans and lentils and stuff. And it's so good. I felt like healthy and well rested. And I came back and people were like, "Have you been on a diet?" I'm like, "Not like on purpose." So
I'm gonna steal some of your paneer.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
You said it's squeaky, so. Oh, baby.
Here, baby, have some banana. Want some banana?